Bop, bop. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been in my room before, you've probably noticed this young child's toy. It is a baby doll. It is a baby. We are gender neutral. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Looks like a little boy to me. I don't know. Got a rainbow on his onesie though. Anyhow, this is a baby. We're finally going to use it in math class. Right? And believe it or not, we are going to use this to remember when we flip the baby. No, it ain't got it. It's a good baby. All right? But we're going to use this. So I'm going to set it right here. I can't set it here. Maybe I don't know. I don't think he'll stay there. I don't think he'll stay. No. So we'll set him here. I don't know if y'all can't see him, but he's here. All right. So here's how we use the baby in math class. So we're solving inequalities. And up till now, it's been all pretty, and they're actually easier than equations, right? Because there's millions of answers, less steps, you don't have to check yourself, right? Until you get one like this. Negative 6x is greater than or equal to, let's say, 12. All right? 12. Whenever you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number in an inequality, you have to flip the baby. And here's what I mean by that. Same thing. Draw your line down through the side there. We got to get rid of that negative 6 timesing the x by dividing by negative 6. Both sides, right? Both sides. That makes that disappear. We're left with x here. 12 divided by negative 6 is negative 2. What I mean by flipping the baby, flip the baby, is we have to flip the sign. Instead of pointing this way, it's going to point this way. And watch what I mean. All right, we need any number less than or equal to negative 2. So it's got an equal sign, so negative 2 will work. If I put negative 2 there, a negative times a negative is 12, right? 12 is equal to 12, right? If I didn't flip that sign, watch this. If I didn't flip that sign and we left it this way, any number bigger than negative 2, right? Let's say bigger than negative 2. Let's just take 0. 0 is bigger than negative 2, right? It's bigger than any negative number. Let's put 0 there. Negative 6 times 0 is 0. Is 0 bigger than 12? No. No, it's not. That's why when you're multiplying or dividing in the original problem, you have to, when you're done here, flip the sign in the opposite direction. Flip the sign. Always flip the baby. Flip the baby. This is the only little hitch in making these more difficult, these inequalities. Flipping this poor little rascal. Oh no, I hope we're not multiplying or dividing by a negative number so I get flipped. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Or let me put a couple up here and we'll see if we flip or not. Alright? So remember, only flip the baby when we are multiplying or dividing by a negative number. I hope you can see that on there. Should I write it where you can see it? Yeah. There we go. Only flip the baby. So, Let's do another one here. Let's do x divided by negative 2 is greater than 4. Let's do one like y. 2y minus negative 5 is less than or equal to 6. All right, let's look at these two. I got the baby here. Poor fella. Let's start with this guy. I just want to know, in the end, are we going to leave the sign alone or are we going to flip it? What do you think, little buddy? He says, oh no, we are dividing by a negative number. My answer is going to be flipped. This is a flip. You should have flipped the baby at the end down here because you're dividing by a negative number. Let's look at the next one. Mr. Bowers, I don't know if I can take it anymore. All right, 2 times y minus negative 5 is less than or equal to 6. A lot of negative minus and negative numbers in there. Do we flip you this time, little baby? Mr. Bowers, let me look. Woohoo! I don't get flipped because that 2 is positive. You are not multiplying or dividing by a negative number. So your answer, when you get down here and get your answer, y is less than or equal to whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to figure it out. Whatever. X is going to be flipped. This one is flipped. No! This one is not. All right? Oh, I got some dry erase on it. I got to wash this little rascal off. So remember, the only time you flip the baby is when you're multiplying or dividing by a negative number. Try the practice questions. All I'm going to ask you is, are you going to flip the baby or leave him alone? Look at his little head. It's about ready to fall off because he's been flipped so much. Wee, wee. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Somebody save me.